hello, and welcome back to Control Europe. This will be a maybe difficult challenge if you call it a difficult challenge, but we will be trying to form Greater Finland or any Finland formable. And yeah, this will be tough because if you look where we are, we're with Russia. We have a lot of population, and Sweden has more population than us too. So not many places to expand to. Usually, Russian players are either super good or super bad. There's really no in between. In this case, we got a bad Russian player. He was only a recruit or like a beginning. So I wasn't worried about Russia invading me. So I just kind of focused fully on invading Sweden. And, yeah. So, after I check out where I am, I check Sweden just to make sure I'm right. And I am right because I just know. I don't know. Then I check the Greater Finland, and I need Russian land, which is definitely not at my disposal right now. So I try to farm the Nordic Union, which is actually kind of easier. It's just many more countries. So I'm going to wait till my tank spawns. And yeah. So like after we did this, we were kind of in a really good position because first off, tanks are really good at capturing, and second off, once I capture the first areas in Sweden, it was going to be pretty easy. I then send these troops out to sea to intercept the bots' troops, because I don't want them to mess my my AI up to not go back and recapture a territory that doesn't even really need recapturing. So yeah, I go to intercept them, and it worked pretty well. I don't know why. Maybe the game needs to fix it or something, or maybe it was just because of me. But I sent the troops in with buffs, and if you look, I was at a disadvantage. I don't know if that was because I charged in or something else, but if you know, please let that down in the comments. But I ended up losing this fight, but I crippled them so badly, the AI wasn't really going to get that far, but I still didn't want them to capture anything, so I did end up spawning something else to block them. And if my voice sounds like raspy or whatever, it's winter. Just got some shots, and I'm not feeling the best, but I'm doing well. I'm doing good. I'm sorry I haven't posted in a while. Kind of lost the dedication, but I'm thinking I'm going to be able to post better, because I'm going to change how I make these videos. As right about now, I've been making videos. I'll record them, and then I'll voice over them after I've already done it, which basically makes the process take twice as long. So I'm going to see if I can maybe fix that to make it so I just voice over while I'm playing. That would make it super easy for me to do what I have to do, and give me back some inspiration to actually do stuff. But we're doing good when it comes to the invasion of Sweden. They're not really resisting, and I have troops spawning to intercept these guys. Tanks are going well, everything's going well. We're just kind of cooking. We're cooking them all. It's once we take over Sweden, it basically bumps us up to like the top 10. And if you look over here, I'm checking allies and stuff just to make sure there's no like European alliance, and there's definitely not. The UK is, at first it looked like the UK was getting bombarded by Ireland, but then the UK kind of made a comeback when I started to actually look at it. So yeah, Ireland's like dead now, and the troops here are also dead. This actually went like slower because when the less troops you have, the less number goes down. So it goes down only by a percentage, not damage. So, well, it goes down by damage, but the damage only changes drastically when it comes to the percentage of how many people are attacking and how many people are defending. So that's also something for y'all to know if you're trying to invade, I don't know, a country and you don't have a lot of manpower. As you can see, this was the offensive I was talking about. I check over on Greece because Greece is talking a lot, and I'm seeing that they're becoming a very strong powerhouse. I look at Russia, what Russia's doing, and they look like a rookie because they full sent Georgia. I'm also looking at their Ukraine player, and if you don't know, Ukraine, besides like Russia, is like one of the best countries to play. As long as you can ally to Russia, Ukraine's like the best country. But anyway, we're not going to really talk about that, as I'm going to have to invade them. Maybe one day, if like a video gets like 100 likes or I get like 100 subscribers, I could try to do the Eurasia challenge. I don't think I'll be able to do it on the world map because first off, my game will probably crash before then. And second off, it's just hard to do that since I have to conquer China and Russia, or be Russia and conquer China, or be China and conquer Russia. China would probably be the only logical one to pick. Maybe India, but still China's better. And I'm checking where Sweden is and stuff. And all in all, I'm just trying to invade Sweden quick, because when it's like when you're a big country and you invade another big country, you really just got to make them collapse. Once they collapse and you're able to take their gold, you just kind of starts to skyrocket when it comes to manpower, money, population, political power. It just keeps going up. So it is kind of good to always invade some country when you start, even if it's a small country. Like, the only country I say that wouldn't be worth wasting 50 political power or invading first was like, what is its name? Not Switzerland, but Liechtenstein. That would be the only country I wouldn't suggest. Or like Ireland, which was a brutal country to play. If you remember that you're a real one. Because that was like one of my first, I'm pretty sure my first like actual video of this game was Alien, so there's no more silence for what I just did to Alien. And I'll never pronounce that right because I don't know how you pronounce it, but I always just call it Alien. So if you're from there, my bad, but if you're not, you probably don't know how to pronounce it either. So we're all in the same boat. I check who's up there, and I'm rivaling Spain, but I'm also kind of at war with Spain soon because let's just say my buddy France, who I allied to at the beginning for like protection, he kind of got dogged on by Germany and the UK and Spain. just got triple teamed. If I was French, I'd be crashing out because there's really nothing you can do when you're getting 3v1 from all sides. And I realize France is dead after I look at this because after I stop these guys from taking something, I start to look over at the UK after this happens. And I mean, not the UK, France. And I see that happened, and I'm just gonna go peace out to Spain, but I didn't realize it till like a few minutes after I did this. But Spain was like, I'm pretty sure sergeant. And if you don't know, sergeants, low-ranked players like to get cocky when it comes to who they're attacking. And I'm just saying this, if you're fighting a country and you're fighting them cross seas, like if you don't have a border to them, you're gonna lose. Like it's gonna be a stalemate unless you just have a total population advantage. It will never work. It will never work. As long as they're like, I don't know. As long as they have like even like 100 less troops than you, they are probably not gonna beat you. But you're probably not gonna beat them either. Your only hope is just to double team or have another country land border them and invade them, or you lose because of that too. It's, it's all the same. You win some and you lose some, but in this case, I'm winning all of them. So yeah, everything's looking good. Now that I have the 3 main Nordic countries, I'm in a very good spot. I'm getting about 100k manpower, like basically like a month in this game. And yeah, I'm just talking smack to this guy. I know deep down that like I probably might be able to beat him, but like I don't fully know if I am. So I send back my troops because they're probably going to die anyway. And yeah. After I annex Norway, I'm in a very good spot. I'm in basically my own end game here. Ukraine has become a literal Russia, basically. It's become a double Russia. And that's a problem for me because he's very close. I see Spain sending basically 300k troops towards me. This is where I see how good he is. And I'm like, I can do this. So what I do is I check his allies, check where his allies are. And yeah, I just kind of upgrade this because I have so much money. It's like not even funny. And yeah, I'm just kind of in a better situation since he's sending so many troops towards me. And this is where the most OP thing in the game comes in, the missile launcher. I know they nerfed it partially with the whole launching the missiles, but if you don't get missile launcher in late game and they're like running like tanks, you are really not like. Just watch the Albanian video and you'll see why the missile launcher is so broken. Because if you remember the Albanian video, oh, that was crazy. Now, there was a good Russian player, but last time, like this one, most of the time Russian players aren't like that good, or they're just sweats. There's like I said, there's no in between. So I tell him he's not gonna work. He's basically just sacking troops, like actually sacking. But I see where he put XD. And when you do this, I know it probably says this, but I didn't want to take the chance. So I declined it. I didn't want him to annex anything from me. That way he didn't have any advantage, because sometimes like in other war games, I tell them to just wait peace, but sometime in other war games you can sneak a spot where you can spawn troops in, and that sucks for whoever just got hit by that, because now you're in a complete disadvantage, because now they can just spawn troops. But I checked Ukraine. Ukraine's allied with Russia. Big war going on here. Big losses. Lithuania is like dead, but still partially alive. And yeah. So I sent the missile launcher guys in a operation, what I like to call the Denmark operation. Basically, it's for Estonia, since I'm justifying on them. But I really don't need Estonia. I just need Denmark. But Estonia's not gonna give me Denmark, probably. Since, one, they're new, and, like, there's just no reason why you should. You're gonna lose anyway. Bad guy, this is all pretty bad with the game. I was just gonna drink Transformers. But anyway, back to this. Here I show you how good missile launchers are, because they kind of just destroy a 120 stack. And when you get 1,000, each missile deals 10k, even without barely any upgrades. So just keep that in mind, buddy. And W Germany, I put that in because he's doing Operation Barbarossa, and he's killing Ukraine. And yeah, killing Ukraine is exactly what I needed. I needed Ukraine out of here. I don't know why I'm laughing like that. That's kind of weird. But yeah, once I could get Ukraine out, I knew this game was basically under wraps, because one, Ukraine was the superpower that bordered me, and two, he was like the only aggressive guy besides like Germany. So yeah, once he's dead, Germany ended up aligning with me, or just like not a minute ago, but like 10 seconds ago. So, I mean, unless he just backstabbed me like normal Germany do, I was fine. Just in case, I kept troops at my border. And now I'm trying to form Greater Finland, because he didn't just push into Ukraine, he pushed into Russia too. So realizing that he's pushing into Russian territory, and I kind of stole some territory from him, I want to get into Greater Finland, Russia. And, yeah, so getting into Greater Finland, Russia is basically like completing my task, since it would just be easier to form Greater Finland than to try to form the Nordic Union. But anyway, I know this is going to take a while, but I'm basically going to speed it up. And so what happened was, just checked alliances, spawned some more troops, and took the Russian areas I needed. So I'm going to just speed this up for y'all. So after we annex Russia, I get 50 billion because Russia's just rich like that. And now I can basically focus everything in the focus tree, which is perfect. But instead of doing that, I'm going to go to view cities and I'm going to max out most of my areas because it kind of just makes sense. First off, it busts up your population. It also makes your money grow faster and your manpower grow faster. So all in all, it's just a win-win-win. There's like no downside to doing this besides like, I don't know, if you're like in a war, because that's not always the best thing to do, to waste your money on cities for war, just to try to win a war. And here's some big tension going on. Spain's trying to, once again, he's new, he's cocky, he's trying to invade Italy, something you don't want to do, even though you have more people. No one's going to side on you, and it's basically a 4v1. It's not worth it unless he had like 10 million. He's not gonna win this, so he justifies on him. I want to peace out because I kind of don't want to fight this guy, but I kind of just want to see what happens. And honestly, I don't know what would have happened because, like I said, everyone ganged up on him, and I mean everyone. And it definitely didn't help that he didn't accept my peace request. So as you look, it starts off looking like he's cooking. He has a whole bunch of troops coming. Researching planes about to destroy him, but nothing built can last forever. So he's kind of getting cooked. I send this guy all the way there, knowing that he's probably not gonna make it unless this just ends up as a big stalemate or Spain like wins against Italy, which, like I said, most likely isn't gonna happen. So I moved these troops up into mainland Germany because I'm just trying to be safe. I'm not trying to have Germany get capitulated and the UK get capitulated plus Italy, and then me just be sitting there in Finland just getting cooked by Spain out of all countries. Nope, no way. Not me. So yeah, this is where he gets ganged up on by literally every country in our alliance. Even Greece was here, sending in some planes. And, yeah. So yeah, spawning in the planes, upgrading the planes. You know how it is, superpower stuff. My troops were marching in. I didn't want them to march in, and actually I missed a few of my tanks. So there was actually a tank division that marched in. I just didn't really notice it. Surprisingly, Romania was still alive. I don't know why Greece didn't invade Romania by now. And this is where Spain crashes out. He says, well, I don't really know why he crashed out. Like, why would he try to fight this war? This war was just not going to work. Like, no matter what he did. And it definitely didn't work. He literally got dissected like a baby frog. So yeah, this is kind of really it with the game. After this, there was like 5 more minutes of gameplay, but it was really just me walking around, finishing my tech tree, and Spain getting even more capitulated, and us taking over other countries to win the game. So, yeah, if you want to see how big I got at the very end, I'm going to post that in, my post, just like the Russia one. And, yeah, so, if you like this video, I'm going to see y'all next time. And, yeah, peace.